Good day, Broad Coven. I'm excited to drop in with you and make some special announcements. The first of which being that memberships is kicking off today. And I'm very excited to get this started and just develop it in a new kind of way. I'm not going to be doing extended videos in the membership section as a lot of other channels do. I want to make sure that any readings that I present on the channel to the public are available in their entirety, but there will be exclusive content for members and I'll be doing regular uploads in there. I do have different tiers and each have different features. There's something that's outlined with the memberships where if you sign up for one tier, let's say that's at like the second or third level up, you get all of the tiers that are beneath that tier as well. So the more that you kind of invest into memberships, the more it gives back to you. And it's a wonderful support for the channel. It's also an excellent way to build community. I'm going to be bringing in all of the features that I promised. There's going to be a community building tier where we're going to have monthly community challenges. This month, it's all about Fairy Godmother Lovers Incorporated. That's something that will be ongoing, but it's really going to be the focus for this month. I will be putting out a post on the public channel for everybody in regard to that, just to give some ideas to get people started. But there's going to be weekly reads and weekly drop-ins and everything in the memberships area around that, and other community building projects, goals, focuses that will be exclusive to there for people that really want to dive in deep with this and are interested in doing a lot of community outreach and getting ideas for networking around that. I'm also going to have a tier that's focused on helping you get your own YouTube channel started and really bringing your voice forward in that way. If that's something that interests you, we'll go over social media marketing, all that stuff, and how to kind of do things in a new way and be able to get beyond the algorithm, even though you may be doing something that goes against the grain of what is typically considered what you do to become successful. All right. So this is about bringing your authentic voice forward. It's also about authentic branding, which almost sounds like contradictory, but there's a way that you can be you, be yourself, and put your voice out there. And it may take a little more time, okay, to get beyond the algorithm. But I've worked really hard to do this, and I didn't want to kind of buy into the traditional template for what it takes to be successful online. And I really wanted to represent myself in alignment with my integrity. So this has required me to sort of look outside the box and get really creative with how to get visibility. It's not easy to get visibility on YouTube. It's sort of like being a needle in a haystack, and good luck with somebody finding you. So it takes a lot of consistency, it takes a lot of effort, and I've learned through trial and error the hard way all kinds of tips and tricks and things that can help push you forward that I will bring forward for all of you there and give you step-by-step practical guidance on how to get started, what steps to take, what's worth your time, what's not, all that stuff. And we'll get into the tech end of it and really look at what is realistic and what that growth trajectory looks like, because you'll have so many people tell you that it's easy to start a YouTube channel and you can get your views way up. It takes a lot of work, and people don't really recognize that. But that is something that will be available. It will also cover social media, so it won't just be YouTube oriented, but it will all be about empowering you and getting you to the place where you'll feel confident if this is something that you want to do, if you want to really bring your voice forward and contribute to the growth of what I hope will be a grassroots movement where we're focused on connecting points, how we can come together, how we can build community, how we can start looking for more of a collective mindset as opposed to just thinking of the desires of the individual, and what that looks like moving forward. And we're going to look at it on all stratums of being. There's also going to be Revolution reports coming out weekly for one of those tiers. All the different tiers will have outlined what they include, but the higher the tier, you know, you get every tier that came before it, all right? So the more that you buy in, the more you get, all right? And there's going to be a lot of regular content going in there that will only be for members. So it's more of an exclusive kind of opportunity to get access to more content. Now, I'm still going to do Revolution reports, but I'm going to be doing them once a month on Broad Coven, okay? And they'll be weekly in the members section. So this is a little bit different here. I've restructured some things. I'm also going to have a tier that's focused on healing, where you can get regular weekly, you know, healing journeys where we do all of the visualization, meditative work, Reiki, all of that, bring all that in. I'll also cover Ayurveda, all right? So those of you that really resonate with that, vibe with that, want more of that, you can get that on a regular basis. Again, I'll still be bringing in those aspects here on the channel, but they're not going to be at the frequency that they will be in the members section, okay? On the channel, I'll be doing more focus on astrology, readings, you know, with bringing in some of this other stuff too, but I really want to get my vision focused for Broad Coven and allow members to be an area where you can explore deeper and go more into the aspects of how to really move into alchemy, which will have a level that's all focused on that for those of you who are interested in fairy and you're interested in manifestation work and just taking that whole journey to a deeper level. That's going to be in there too. So I'm really excited to offer this to all of you. It also gives those of you in memberships an opportunity for us to kind of connect on a more personal level. I'll get to know you more personally, and it'll be really exciting to head into this territory. And I will be bringing stuff in down the road. I'm thinking of having a tier that will be all about classes and education. That will be kind of like the top tier, but I just want to start out with this and figure out the flow, see how it goes, and really excited to have those of you who will be joining members aboard for that. And I really do appreciate all the support for the channel. It's been quite a journey for me, all right? I'm somebody who is never really comfortable being on camera, you know, just having my picture taken. So for me to head into the realm of video was really outside the box for me. But it's what came in with all the changes we faced collectively with 2020. And from there, I had to innovate and find a new way to work. And it led me to this. And from there, everything has just spiraled out into something I never anticipated it being. But I'm excited to head in this direction and to grow with all of you. I also want to let you know that I put up a shop. And you'll see that now on the tabs at the top of the home page. And I got all kinds of stuff there. There's only so many products that can be featured on the channel. So I will include a link in this video that will allow you also to access the greater store. Okay, so if you want to look at more of what I have there, but one of the things that I'm bringing in with my store that's a little different is I'm doing a lot of fundraising, and I'm also going to acknowledge people in the community who have been a big support, and just to bring forward this concept that there's a way that we can all eat, there's a way we can all grow collectively, that business doesn't have to be such a hunger for success and striving to be top dog that you neglect, you know, the people that help get you there. All right. So I got some exciting stuff I'm bringing in around that, that I'll be sharing with the first person that's going to be featured, who is going to have a t-shirt in the store, which is Miss Jenna Vincent, who's been an incredible supporter of Broad Coven. Also is a really dear friend of mine and really just embodied Froggerok, the spirit of Froggerok in that quest for the jewels of the Tuatha De Danann. She just really just exercised her truth in such a powerful way. So I'm in the process of designing a shirt. I asked her to come up with a power statement, something that really captures what that moment of truth was all about for her. And I'm in the process of designing a shirt for her that is going to be featured in the store. And Miss Jenna is going to get 50% of all of the profits from the sale of that shirt. So I have more people that have kind of been big supporters of me and have been helping me out that I'm also going to be featuring in that way. But Jenna's going to be the first one to come in, and she's going to come on a live with me. I want you to really get to know these people too on a personal level and just understand what their experience was journeying through the 4 jewels of the Tuatha De Danann and what they learned, how they grew from the experience. And it also allows you to really connect with the person. So there's so much I'm going to be bringing in around this that just brings support back into the community. You'll also notice that in the store, I have a product line that is all about raising funds for Food Not Bombs and their legal defense for feeding the homeless. They've been getting a lot of citations. I saw this and I really felt like I wanted to do something to help. So the sales of all of those products, 30% of all the sales will be donated to Food Not Bombs for their legal defense fund. So I'm bringing in a lot of these kind of elements, and I'm learning and growing with it as we go. Okay, so this is all brand new territory for me, but I wanted to bring something a little different to the table where I could show that not everything has to be structured about this I'm a board, pull up the ladder kind of mentality, that there's a way that you can grow and you can expand your reach, you can become a successful individual, and you can still pour back into your community, you can still give back and not lose your roots, not lose the foundation of who you are. You can do business in such a way that you can stay in integrity, and that is a model that's more communal minded. Okay, so I have a lot more that I'll be bringing in around this, but I did want to make this announcement. I will say with the shop that I know that if you're interested in getting anything for the holidays, and I'll be adding more merchandise there, what you got is just the baseline. I really wanted to get everything out and available to you all, because I know that December 13th is sort of the cutoff with shipping. I think it's standard rate to be able to get everything by Christmas. So if you're looking for holiday gifts, I just wanted to get some stuff up for you all, but I will be bringing in more. I'm going to be expanding on it. I'm going to have a whole line of shirts for the 4 jewels of the Tuatha De Danann and a whole bunch. I got so many ideas. I mean, I just got like pages and pages and pages and pages of ideas to stock up the store. So I'm really excited to develop that more and bring that in. And I look forward to featuring people and acknowledging people in the community that have really been growing and, you know, really being the change they want to see in the world, and acknowledging them, you know, in a tangible way where they can benefit from that and get a little financial support. And that makes me feel really good. It's my pleasure to be able to like design an item for them and just kind of pour back into them that way and let them have that moment to be recognized by the community here. And also just with that spirit of paying it forward, you know, we all can come out ahead. So excited to launch all of this, and I was up until like 5 o'clock this morning working on it. And so bear with me. I'm going to be getting out some reads today, and looking forward to getting back to the table and doing that. I did need to really take some time to get this stuff dialed in though. So thank you so much for your patience, and just huge thank you to all the new subscribers and all of you who've been here from the start and have watched me from my humble beginnings, where, you know, I just kind of like peeked out from time to time to say hello, to getting to where I am now, you know, to doing lives and all that. It's pretty wild. So I really appreciate all of you who have been here for me and have been on this journey and been patient with me as I've learned, as I've gone along. And I'm excited to grow more, and I don't know what's coming next, right? I'm on this journey with all of you, but I do know that I'm all about revolution, emphasis on the evolution. I'm focused on growth for the channel. I'm excited to see what it's going to become. I'm excited to see what memberships will become, and I'm looking forward to making some positive change in the world. And I just thank you for all the support, the way you've shown up for me, all the new subscribers, all those from the start. It's just really wonderful to see that there's some momentum going finally. You know, it took some time to get beyond the algorithm, but I'm feeling very positive about the future, and I feel so positive about the community that we're building here. And I love that it's becoming this all-inclusive space where we can all come together no matter our walks of life or what our beliefs are, or where we're from in the world, and that we can really be focused on how can we evolve as a community, and how can we spread that out into our individual communities and be that change we want to see in the world. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to those who will become members and just watching that grow and this new chapter at Broad Coven. Thank you again, and take care. I'll be seeing you later this evening with some reads.